How are you all doing today? I am Issac Travis and you are watching I.T.Creations. Today we are going to be restoring this old teacup. This thing is pretty cool. My sister got it off of Facebook Marketplace, I believe, and it is very misrepair. We are going to be repairing this thing and restoring it for my niece and nephew. They're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. I have no idea where it came from, or the brand, or my make, or model. I have no idea who makes these little teacups. It is very old, definitely vintage. So we are going to be restoring this thing and getting it back to its former glory. So let's get to it. Okay, this is the teacup. My plan for this thing is to replace the bearings because this thing obviously has very bad bearings. And we are going to be repairing all the fiberglass, and we are going to be getting rid of all this rust. So we're gonna repair the fiberglass, get rid of the rust, and repaint this whole thing. And with some fresh bearings in this, I think it's going to be pretty nice, and I think the niece and nephew are going to love it. This is the base of the teacup, and as you see, we are going to take out all of those bolts right there, and I believe it will all pull apart. It doesn't look that complicated. I believe this will be a pretty simple project. I brought it here into my shed because there is one bolt that must have broke off years ago, and it has just been wearing away at the metal as the kids would spin on this thing. So I am going to weld a nut onto there and see if I can get that bolt to come out. But all the other ones came off nicely. Okay, I got everything taken apart, and as you see, this thing right here is actually just a old wheel hub. So I could just put a whole new wheel hub in this thing, but I got some bearings, so I'm gonna just put some bearings in this hub. As you see, there is a part number right there. So this thing probably went to some vehicle at some point. A lot of these old playground equipment used like Ford parts, a lot of different things like that. I think Ford helped make some playground equipment. I don't know that for sure, but with my experience, they usually do take Ford parts. So we're going to just rebuild this hub. I got some bearings, like I said, so we're gonna pop those out. We are going to repair the fiberglass and give everything a really nice paint job. I think it's going to be pretty nice. I got all the fiberglass patched. I'm going to let it dry overnight. And then in the morning, I'm going to sand all the fiberglass down again and all of my patches. And then we will paint it tomorrow. So all the fiberglass will be ready for paint tomorrow. Right now, we are going to work on that hub right there. We are going to pop the bearings out of it, and we are going to see if my bearings fit. And then we are going to start sanding down all of the steel, and we might be able to paint all that tonight. And also what I want to do is for this handle here, it's kind of sharp, as you see, and it's not very good for kids to be holding on to and trying to spin. So I'm going to figure out some sort of handle I can put on that as well. The holes in the top or the handle of the spinning thing are really small, and the bolts going through are snapping, obviously, and I want to make it a little better. So I'm going to upgrade it to this thicker bolt. So I'm going to drill that little tiny hole big enough for this bolt to fit through. And I'm going to grind this thing smooth. You can see where I cut that other bolt out. I'm going to grind it all nice and smooth so it will go on nicely, and this will be easier to assemble and disassemble. Okay, our bolt down there turned out nicely. Next thing we are going to do is I already ripped off the handle that went around this, like almost like a steering wheel. So what we're going to do is we are going to clean this up, and we are going to take this pipe and we are going to weld it onto there. I'm going to heat it up, bend it all the way around the steering wheel, and we are going to make a nice little handle for my niece and nephew to hold on to and spin this thing. Get rid of that sharp edge, make something that is going to last, that is going to be weatherproof and really nice and sturdy. So let's get to it. Okay, this handle turned out pretty good. I got it bent all the way around. I'm gonna go around it and weld all the way around it to get rid of this gap, because I believe little fingers can fit right through there and they might get pinched or cut. And I definitely am going to weld this up and grind it smooth so there is no gap there anymore. And then we are going to paint this stand. So let's get to it. Okay, all of my fiberglass patches are dry now. As you see, they turned out pretty good. They're all nice and hard, and I don't have any exposed fiberglass. I'm going to sand down the little bumps and some of this extra Bondo or whatever that is, and then we will paint up all the fiberglass and get it looking really nice. So let's get to it. Okay, all the paint is dry. Let's get this thing put together and get this project finished up. Okay, we got this thing completely finished. I'm very happy with how this thing turned out. I love the colors we ended up painting this thing. I think it just turned out perfectly. Last thing we got left to do is to go and get the niece and nephew and see what they think of it. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
Wow, look how cool that is.
Oh yeah.
You know what that is?
You see that?
Wow, that green looks cool. That was a good idea. Wow.
It makes it look like a carnival.
You did a great
Yeah, it
job
does.
patching those holes too.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, rain. Does that look fun, Griff?
That looks totally different.
See how he fixed the handle?
Yeah, that looks, wow. Isaac, you did an amazing job.
Yeah, I welded that pipe on there.
I
Yeah, I restored it.
Yeah, I got it for free from somewhere and then asked Isaac to fix it. And he did a lot to it.
You want to try it, Griff?
Let's try it. Grandma's gonna bring a towel. Wait.
Wait a second, it's
I gotta
wet.
get a towel and dry it real quick.
That's like the amusement park ride they used to have. Like, where you,
Little teacup.
yeah, like at
Yep.
Disneyland. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Looks nice, don't
You
it?
did a great
You
job.
did
Like
an
a
amazing
Spider-Man
job.
head right here.
Yeah, that's what we need. You love Spider-Man.
You can't even tell where you patched it. You did a great job.
Are you cleaning it?
Yeah, just making it curly for you.
Rusted
To try it
and-
out. Isaac
It
worked really
wouldn't
hard on
stay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that was white.
Yeah.
White with like pink and purple
All right.
splotches. So this looks.
Come here, I'll help you get in.
Hop on in, Griff.
Handle was
You got
rusted.
this for free, right?
Yeah, closing a daycare that was closing down.
And then she picked it up.
You ready?
Don't spin it too fast.
You ready? Grab the wheel and pull. Gotta pull sideways. Okay. you
Well,
wanna
use those
stand.
little muscles.
Got there you go.
Yeah.
It works.
Good job. Awesome.
Thank you.
Wow,
What do you
it
think,
looks
Hazel?
great. Go faster.
No.
No.
Go to town, Griff.
Dizzy?
Gotta get out all your energy. That's what it's for.
Wow, that's easy for him to do
It
too.
is pretty easy.
It's smooth.
Oh yeah, he could probably spin it with one hand.
Yeah, good job, Isaac.
Hazel likes it.
Yeah, she does. She's like, yeah, except for this wet stuff.
Going the other way?
Go to town, Griff.
This way? Okay.
Come on, Grace, spin them.
Why do you want me to spin them quickly?
There you go.
No, don't do it fast!
You like it, Griff. Come on.
Hazel's loves mine.
Who's that fun, Hazel? Yeah.
He's talking to us. I think it's because we spin him at the park. They had this little chair you could spin him in, and we did a
A little too fast. That's funny.
No, it might be our fault. He's afraid of it.
Probably.
Maybe.
He'll get used
Hi,
to
pretty
it.
girl. What are you doing?
He likes it a lot.
Come on, Grace, spin them.
Alright, let go.
Let go. I think I need to
No, you're fine.
No, you're good,
She
Griff.
won't go as fast.
You're not.
Come on, Grace.
It's fine. It's fine, Griffin.
The
Yay!
handle
If you
works
get
better.
going fast enough, you won't be able to reach forward. Yeah, look at that face. Yeah, Hazel.
She's just.
We know which one's fun.
Aw, Griff.
Come on, Griff. Hazel likes
Figure
it.
this out.
Oh.
You're supposed to like keep going. That's not going like that.
You don't like anything. What's wrong with you?
At the park.
That's no different from the park.
It's actually better than the park.
He walks away.
I don't like that thing.
Just like
Okay.
I kind of be an XW.
I think I'd break
I can't
it.
even spin normal anymore.
I can't either.
If I go like, if I even did 5 good turns, I'll be sick.
I used to love that thing.
Okay, everybody, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I believe our Spinney thing, our teacup turned out amazing. I know that little Hazel absolutely loved it. Griffin wasn't too big of a fan, but I believe he will grow into it and really like it when he gets a little bit older. Maybe when there's not so many people around, I bet he will start to enjoy this thing. So, as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We always got something crazy going on out here on the property, and you don't want to miss it. So I will see you in the next one.